say see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of Oklahoma City. I'm hanging out with the band Lioncourt. We got David and Stacy. What's going on, guys?
What's up, dude?
You guys just look like a fun band, man. Like the hair, the hat, everything just looks fucking cool about you guys.
We definitely try to have a good time as much as we can, for sure.
It's always Stacy's birthday.
Every
That's one way to look at it, right? Always have a birthday party to go to.
Oh, 100%, man. We always celebrate this guy's birthday. It's always the the 15th anniversary of his 21st birthday.
That's right. Buy me a drink.
Hey, I'm actually drinking a beer right now. If I could hand it to you through the camera, I would.
Cheers, brother.
Word.
That'd be a cool trick to like hand someone something through the camera. They have to
And then we just like pull it in. You just take it, stick off it.
We tried to do that one time. We kind of failed at it. So
next time we're on the show, we'll do it. We'll smash it out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
So you guys are from not Northern California, but Central California, right?
Yeah, we're from Modesto, California, which is about
I know Modesto.
Hour and 15 minutes
Really?
south of Sac, and kind of like the same hour and a half from San Francisco. So we're kind of like right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm from Vacaville.
Oh, dude, so you know exactly where we're at then.
Yeah. I used to go to Modesto. I've been there a couple times growing up, like as a kid. I consider that Northern California, but is it Central?
For sure. I think of like Northern California. I think like Redding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Sacramento. Even though
if you look on a map and you look at Modesto, it's like dead nuts, right there. You know?
No shit. Okay, yeah.
All of Northern California. That's what we are.
I love California. You guys got to be the only band that sounds like you guys in Modesto, anyways.
I would say anything north of the Grapevine. I think we're the only band that sounds like us. Like all the shows we've played up here and all the other bands, like it tends to gravitate mostly towards like super heavy bands, like thrash. Obviously, being close to the Bay Area, thrash is alive and well, and then you have power metal, and then just tons of like I would say like the hardcore, new metalcore influence.
Yeah, like bands. New metal, hardcore, all that stuff. Anything that screams.
Yeah, but in terms of like hard rock, just like old school, like melody, big hooks, having a good time, I think we're kind of it.
That is. Look, you guys kind of have like in your bio, I guess, an 80s influence style mixed with metal maybe, or hard rock kind of. You guys have an 80s feel to your hard rockness anyways.
Yeah, 100%, man. I think the vast majority of us grew up on, like Van Halen, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Metallica. So like those are all influences that we wear on our sleeve. We're all big fans of those bands, and that kind of comes out into our music. Like, we want to have a good time. We want to feel good while we're playing our shit. So that kind of funnels in from the things that inspired us to even, start.
How do you start a band? Okay, how do you start a band and think we're going to go with this completely different style of music? Like, was that forced, or was that something that just naturally happened with the band?
That was 100% natural. Like, nothing about what we've done has been forced at all. I mean, this whole thing started, I had a handful of songs and kind of reached out to everybody. I was like, hey, I got 4 or 5 songs with like this idea, like who's down? And then everyone was like, fuck, we're in, let's go. So that was kind of like how the whole thing really started. It was super easy. Everybody was on board, and we just wanted to have a good time, just kind of get out, play some shows, not throw a lot of expectation in terms of, what it is that we're trying to achieve, other than let's write some killer songs. Let's have some fun playing shows. And hopefully in the process, people, want to tag along and have a good time.
Yeah, man. I keep on looking at Stacy's hat over there. I'm gonna buy one of those.
100%
these days. And you know what? What?
That's Clocks and Colors, man. Check them out. They're bad. They're so good. All of our jewelry's Clocks and Colors for the most part, and that hat is super sick. I'm so mad I didn't get it.
If I had a hair also, I would have the hair like David and a hat like Stacy. I can only forcefully do one though at my age now.
Reach for the stars.
I like it. I like it.
All right, so the band's Lioncourt. Super cool name. It reminds me. And you know what? It's a familiar name because when I saw the name Lioncourt, I was like, "Isn't it like a movie production company or something like that?" And that's Lionsgate, right?
Yeah.
But But to me, that tells my age. I'm watching Lionsgate movies probably my whole freaking life, right?
Yeah.
So I thought Lioncourt, and dude, the way you guys spell your name looks like it's I don't know the type of lettering it is, but it looks like a classically it's almost like a cursive, or what kind of style would that be? Like a
that particular type of font is called bad as fuck.
Yeah, it is bad as fuck.
I have no idea what it is. All I know is that I wanted to try to have something that was super unique and that stood out, and again was kind of had that refined classiness of somewhat of like a Victorian era. So I mean that was like the idea behind incorporating Victorian era into our stage clothing in terms of how the whole band is presented in a live environment, just to kind of something else to separate us from everybody else that wants to get down and play.
Every other dude wearing fucking shorts and tank tops,
Yes, what he said.
We have a little bit more style. We believe in
style. That's awesome. And now I know you guys were in other bands before starting Lioncourt, and you guys have shared the stage with some other big bands. So seasoned musicians, I guess I would say. And the band started a few years ago? Is it newer?
Yeah. So this actually kind of started in the winter of 2017, leading into 2018. I think we released our first single, Haunted, I think it was New Year's Eve of 2017. Yeah. So, but we didn't even have our first show. So we had our video and the first single out, but hadn't even played a show yet. So that didn't happen for another 2.5 months before we actually got in front of people up in Sacramento. So, so we've been around for, going on 4 years.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
So three going on 4.
Are you guys signed by anyone or just independent?
100% independent.
And being seasoned musicians, and I don't know if anyone else in the band has maybe they've been signed before with other labels or whatnot. Yeah. Is staying independent, you think, something that's going to stay with the band, or do you think if the right label comes along, you'll jump on board?
I mean, you want to take this one, and we can switch off. You can take your.
I think it would have to be the right to the dot label to take us, because at the end of the day, we want to just have fun, not worry about too many things, and I think that if a label comes around that provides that for us, cool, man, fucking titties, let's do this shit. But if we can't get that, then we're doing fucking great, man. We're just a bunch of dudes having fun, doing what we're doing, and we love that. We don't want to let that go. I think for me personally, that's where I want to be. I don't know about you, man.
I mean, again, it would have to be that perfect storm, right? Obviously, so many people are doing it independent. Record labels are great for, I think, at a particular point. But at the same time, I don't really know if they're needed as much as they were. The days of playing the Strip and getting signed by Tom Zutaut and, going on to be on Elektra Records, that's myth and mystery from, days gone by. So I think that with the advent of so many different things like social media, TikTok, whatever the case may be, you're able to do a lot on your own. We're an independent band, but Devil's Bride, we put that out almost a year ago. And I think last time I checked, we had over 100 streams on it, or 100,000 streams. Nice. Not 100.
We only had 100 people listen to it.
But you know what I mean? But it's it's not
That's
huge.
what I have.
It's not huge in terms of Beyonce getting 60 billion or whatever the case may be. But for an independent band from the central of California that is doing everything 100% on our own, I think that's definitely something that we can hang our hat on. Hopefully we have more of that in the future.
I'm going to get so much crap for saying this, and I contemplated saying it while you were talking, but I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I think, look, my unprofessional opinion, okay, is that bands that if you're getting signed to some of these smaller labels, if you could do it yourself, I would recommend doing it yourself, because a lot of these smaller labels, and I know I'm going to get some shade for this, I don't feel like they do as much for bands like they used to do back then. So if you have them, I don't even know if they put money into the band anymore, as maybe help with merch, or maybe get a manager or something instead of signing onto a label. So I think DIY, unless you're a huge label, that's going to take on a band and give them like $6 million, $7 million sign-on, contract. I say do it yourself. Now, here's my other question, and this came up when you were talking about TikTok and all those things, okay? Do you think, and there's two of you there, and you guys could have different opinions, do you think that social media is good or bad for musicians?
Ooh, it's a double-edged sword, man.
Yeah, 100%.
So, go ahead. I'll tell you what I think after you tell me what you think. Because it can go either way.
I mean, 100% go either way. I mean, it's good in the sense that you're able to reach like a broad audience to a certain degree. But at the same time, there are so many bands and there's so many different types of artistry that everything is so flooded, and it's harder to get a focus on anything because you're literally competing with a sea of people that are doing the exact same thing with less or maybe the same amount of resources that you have. So to break through the noise, that part we have found it can be rather difficult. I mean, trying to like get yourself in front of the right eyes or the right people, that is a monumental challenge.
I would say the exact same thing you just said, probably differently, but it would have meant the same exact thing.
Yeah.
There's so many bands out there that everyone is doing the same thing, and it does get completely flooded. And so it takes out with the major record labels back when I was growing up. I grew up in like the late 80s, early 90s, right? You just hear a band on the radio because they got signed. Nowadays, everyone's putting their shit out there, and TikTok can get you famous. Instagram can get you famous. Social media in general can get one. And I wonder how some of these guys just get lucky, I guess, and just like their songs just go viral, you know? And I think most people just kind of hope that maybe their song's gonna go viral without having to put in all the hard work. Because what better come up with like your first song goes fucking viral, boom, you're famous. Don't have to tour all that much to get known.
No, man, that's the perfect storm, right? You get to throw something out half-assed and it just blows up, and all you gotta do is just hang out at home or write another tune and hope that it does the same thing.
I know.
You don't have to tour. You don't have to leave the house. You're not in a van eating bologna and cheese. Driving across America, tired as hell. You just hang out, get your feet up, watching reruns of some old shows on like Netflix or something, and just chill.
Well, see, that's the other end of the coin, I guess. That's the other side of the coin. Is you can be a smaller band, but if you get exposed to, let's say 100,000 people, and you have some sort of like Patreon going or something, and you get people to support you that way. I think that for most people, if they know how to market themselves right, I think that could be a very, very lucrative and substantial form of living, right? So it can go both ways, man. It just depends on how business savvy you are and how technical you can get with things. Life is what you make it, man.
That's true.
And there lies the other side of the coin.
You guys should write a song called "The Other Side of the Coin" and make it be about that.
Let me grab a guitar and give me 5 minutes.
All right, cool. Hey, so on your music video, "Devil's Bride," right? Great song, and then you talk about one of your first songs called "Haunted." Do you typically name all your songs kind of fucking ghostly type things?
That's kind of like part of my theme, I guess. Like when we all started this thing, that was part of like the mission statement, right? Is taking something that was kind of like, I would say variety for myself. I'm just speaking for myself, but like a love of like supernatural, a love of, those types of shows or like movies like Sleepy Hollow, Interview with the Vampire, Dracula, nice. Or watching those shows that were on sci-fi, like Ghost Adventures or something, like trying to capture that theme of like that spooky haunted shit that it's, sometimes can be tongue in cheek and a little bit on the side of like bordering of humor, but also fundamentally is dark and kind of macabre. I've always been fascinated by that, like the Victorian era, the whole, like if you ever seen the movie like From Hell with Johnny Depp, where it's just like Whitechapel, Jack the Ripper, those kind of things, that era of just dark, seedy, gnarly, but also kind of, having that mystery to it. I find it to be absolutely exciting and fascinating. So when I go about writing music, obviously, like I'm writing a song that pertains to me and the experiences that I've had, but I definitely want to be able to incorporate that darkness, with Devil's Bride or, Haunted, Porcelain Bones, to where you're having this kind of like heaviness to it and like this kind of like dark seediness that, allows me to have fun with my wordplay and being able to, throw out something that is going to be unique for the listener, but also at the same time for me is cathartic, so I'm able to like kind of unload some of the bullshit, but do it in a way that when the listener hears it, they can incorporate it as, some crazy dark story or something that they can pull out from their own experiences, kind of hold on to.
That's so cool, man. It's like a band that sounds nothing like you guys. It's like Alkaline Trio. They kind of do a little bit of some of that kind of ghostly type stuff. And like in fantasy, for me, like I like watching like Discovery Channel with like the paranormal experiences. And in fantasy and in music, I love it, right? But in real life, I'm such a little bitch, dude. Like if something knocks on the door the wrong way, I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, fuck!
We're moving.
We gotta burn the house. We're out.
Dude, and you know what? I am starting we kind of did one episode, a little mini series of like ghost stories with bands. So I don't know if you guys have any ghost stories, but if you did, it'd be super cool to get you guys on to talk about something like that.
Don't get it started.
Oh, you guys got some ghosts. But see, we're trying to get video stuff on video because I think it'd be cool to have bands on and like have a captured video from the band of like something weird that happened and then talk about it, but also promote the band. I think that's a cool way to kind of incorporate it,
100%, man. I mean, if you can manage to get a band that also has video of something that was supernatural that they experienced together and have that on and discuss it, that would be super sick.
Fucking hell yeah, dude. I did it once with a band called Jack's Diaries at Alias. It was kind of cool. Okay, I want to play your music video for Devil's Bride. And I will say, for some reason, I don't know why, sometimes my video, like, it freezes. It's my Wi-Fi. And I got like the best fucking Wi-Fi, but I live in like kind of the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. So it's like sometimes not the best. So I live right near Oklahoma City, but it's still kind of the outskirts. So we're going to play the music video for Devil's Bride. If it pauses a little bit, it won't do it too much. So I apologize in advance. Here we go with Devil's Bride by Lioncourt.
Operator, can't you pick up the phone? Line is dead like
Dude, sick. So hold on here. I muted you guys. There you go. So sick, man. Such a great song.
Thank you.
So, and I saw you guys taking selfies back in the background and then playing some air guitar.
Oh, yeah, dude. You gotta swing a little bit, right? You gotta do some of that Shreddy Krueger shit.
Hell yeah, man. That's a fucking cool song. And you know what? The whole song just meshes really well. And there is kind of a hint of 80s, I guess, with the guitar solo and the music, but not a whole lot. But it fits, very unique style, fucking badass, dude. You guys are only like, you can tell like the band's gonna do some cool ass shit, dude.
Thank you,
fucking
man.
Awesome.
Sick. Thanks a lot.
I like the storytelling in it. Do you guys always wear makeup like on stage when you're performing, or is that just more of a music video thing?
No, man. I mean, what you saw in the music video, if you came to one of our shows, that's what we look like.
That's what you get, man.
Okay, yeah, that's how awesome. Have you guys toured? Did I ask that already? Have you guys toured? Sometimes I ask the same question twice because I don't write shit down. And so I forget what I said.
If you did ask me, I don't remember, so I can answer that question again. So, the long and the short answer, I guess, is kind of, and not out of state. So pretty much we've done everything exclusively within California. We've done Southern California, Central California, Northern California, the Bay. So we've kind of touched the four corners of California, but nothing outside the state. Obviously, in the last year and a half, it's been a little difficult. We'll be out in front of some peeps and have a good time, throw out some shredding faces and have some cocktails with friends. But, we have a show this coming Friday, so we'll be out in Riverside at 108 Sports Lounge, kind of warming up the old gears and getting out there in front of people and have a good fucking time. You know what I mean?
How hard is it in California with I used to live there. I don't anymore. With the whole COVID thing and with the way the state is run to be able to play concerts, they're not shutting down outdoor venues, I guess. 'Cause I knew they had opened up. I thought they closed again, and now they're open back.
It's hard as fuck, bro.
Yes.
Is it?
That's just the short and simple of it is, they there's that whole divide between the vaccinated, non-vaccinated, and getting tested and not getting tested. So it makes it a little bit difficult. We're powered through it. We're pushing through it. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we can get all this sorted out and just get back to living regular old lives, man.
Okay, now not being political at all, because I do not talk about politics on the show. Accidentally talked about religion one time, but I didn't mean to. It kind of just came out where I kind of just came out where I accidentally said "fuck Jehovah's Witnesses." Didn't mean it. Just said it again.
Well, now you said it twice.
I said it twice. Come knock on my door. I'll get your Bible from you. No big deal. Which I think is the same Bible. I don't know. Mormons, I'll take their Bibles too. Okay, now I'm talking about religion again. Okay, so, but when it comes to not being political, when it comes to this, is do you guys have to show a vaccination card to play in California?
Not yet.
Okay.
I hope never. So.
Yeah, I know. That was something for a lot of people, especially people that don't want to get vaccinated. But so you got to find one that's open. Like, is it known the ones that are open? Because it would suck if you own a business and you have, again, not being political, it just generally sucks because, fuck COVID, right?
Yeah.
It generally sucks if you own a business and you are a venue for bands to come and you get most of your money from your beer sales because the bands come, or alcohol sales, because the bands come in to play the show, which drives the audience in, right? Is not every place open? Do you know the ones that are? It's like certain areas that are kind of just well known.
I think it's test or vaccination. I think that's for the most part for the biggest ones like the Ace of Spades, what is it, the Fillmore, the ones over in
Bay Area or Sacramento.
In any big city is vaccination or a negative test. I know we have Aftershock coming.
Yep.
And that's same rules apply, which is fine. That's good. It's understandable. I think the biggest hit here for small businesses, in my own personal opinion, is not being able to accommodate the people that actually show up because of the lack of workforce. So there's, you have to kind of restrict how many people you let in, but then you also have to restrict them not only because the amount of people, but because you don't have enough workers to accommodate that, right? And that kind of hurts us too, because, you know, if we need help getting, you know, up on stage and all that kind of stuff, or bartending, security, all that is kind of scarce right now. So it became a little bit more difficult, but I think, you know, hopefully we get this sorted out.
I hope so. I keep on like wanting to laugh. Like, I hope I don't have a big Jehovah's Witness audience. There they go. Like, that's twice, motherfucker. That's twice. Maybe they'll give you the 3 strike rule like they have in California right now. 3 strikes and you're out, dude.
Shit.
All right, let's talk about your new song. What's your newest song? I know Devil's Bride's not, I don't think it's your newest song. You have another song. I didn't find a video for it, but you do have a new song, right? That just recently came out not that long ago?
Yeah, so we just released it in July. It's called Pray. So if you have Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, whatever the case may be, whatever you listen to music on, go check it out. So Pray by Lioncourt. Give that a listen. So that's our latest and greatest.
Another cool name for a song. Pray, like all your shit, man. All the songs, I mean, just the names of them sound cool. I haven't heard the Devil's Bride, the only one I heard. You guys are coming on tonight, so I have to look it up. But I'm going to go check out a lot of it, because if the lyrics on that song and the music on what I just heard are very similar to your other songs, then you guys definitely made my playlist, and I'm excited to hear it. So
let me tell you my favorite song.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kiss to Kill.
Kiss to Kill.
Kiss to Kill, man. Listen to that song.
Is that your favorite song to play on the drums? Is that your favorite song to listen to?
No, that's my favorite song when I'm fucking driving my car on the highway, the 132 or some shit, you know, just put that shit up. Yes, feels good. Favorite song to play on drums has got to be Devil's Bride, man.
Really?
Devil's Bride is just, it's a tough song for me personally, because I'm a rock and roll drummer and there's a lot of kicking.
Uh-huh.
But man, like just getting into it, the energy, the power of the song, it's so fun to play.
You know what? A long time ago when I lived in Vacaville, I was in a band, right, called Cricket. It was actually a decent band for what it was, just a local band. But the best song that I like to play was a song that I hated to hear, but I love to play it. Like, I like playing it. I just didn't like listening to the song. I thought we had way better songs than that one, but playing it was a lot of toms, and I guess I kind of like that. I don't know. This is like, you know, I'm old, so it was a long time ago. I'm getting old, so it's long.
Yeah, dude, toms are great.
Like, you get some big toms, just beat the fuck out of them, you know, some nice loud booming noises.
Oh yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Do you guys got a website and merch you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, so I mean, you can go to lioncourtofficial.com. That's our, you know, official website. So you can go and check everything out, man. Well, we do have merch. I mean, hit us up on Instagram or Facebook at Lioncourt Official. At each of those locations, you can get links, or we have a link tree on there, so it'll take you to Spotify for Pray. It'll take you to all of our merchandise. We do have a whole bunch of shirts, hoodies, you know, pullovers. We've got a lot of stuff, man. So, I mean, definitely, you know, everybody out there, go check us out, man.
You're going to love the designs. The designs are fucking sick.
100%.
Look, everyone needs to check you guys out. You're easy to find on, you know, I thought it was going to be hard to find, but it was super easy to find Lioncourt on YouTube. It was easy to find you guys on Facebook. Like everywhere I looked, it was just you guys were right there. So I want everyone to go check them out. Check out they got their YouTube channel's pretty good, and all their, I mean, this song's great, so I'm sure all their other songs are great. And download the music on Spotify, stream it, Apple, iHeartRadio, like he said. Check them out. All right, you guys don't go anywhere. Stay right there. You know, I'll ask one last thing. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about before we get off? Anything that you thought you may have wanted to bring up during the show? Most bands say no, but you never know.
No.
Okay, they got nothing else to say. I want to remind everyone to go to www.theloudspot.net. Check us out on YouTube. You can stream us also on Apple, Spotify, iHeart. Wherever you find your podcast, we are there. We got a Patreon page. It's patreon.com/theloudspot. I would appreciate it if you gave me all of your money. And we also got merchandise. You can find it on our website. All right. Hey, guys, don't go anywhere. Just stay right there to the end of the outro song. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by nothing short of tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does nothing short of tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. A pin post has a pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.
Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to click the like and share button.
Don't forget to go to our YouTube and subscribe.
If you want to listen to our audio and pick up some cool merch, go to www.theloudspot.net. Peace out, rock on, much love.